What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is AIRSOFT FAIRY. Okay. There's a lot of upgrades available for our high capa pistol. Okay. One of the best upgrade is fixed outer barrel. This one is stock TM43 outer barrel. It's plastic, and I modified it. I make it fixed. See, it's not moving. So we're going to test it. Okay, it's working. Good. And this mod is also applicable for outer barrel. Okay, so we're going to test that one as well. Okay, this is original outer barrel and modified. I just paint this part, so don't mind the colors. Okay. There you go. And test it. WE, modified outer barrel. Working flawlessly. Okay. Benefits of having fixed outer barrel is one, like everybody said, it helps for the accuracy of the pistol because your barrel is not moving, so it helps the stability while you're shooting. Okay. Another one is it eliminates the issue of slide stopping in the middle of the barrel. See, just like this. Okay, because sometimes you forget to put some lube, or because it's rubbing inside, it's rubbing the top of the outer barrel, or something is blocking it because your barrel is moving. So you're going to eliminate that when you're using fixed outer barrel. Okay. Fixed outer barrel is quite expensive. Here in the Philippines, it costs about 3,500 pesos. And if you're having a pistol, it costs 6,700. So it means the aftermarket barrel is half the price of your pistol. So sometimes we have a second thought if you're getting one, or just leave it as is. But don't worry, you don't have to buy one because you can make one. Okay, and I am going to show you how to make it. Okay, first, okay, the procedure of making the fixed outer barrel for the TM is the same for the WE. So because this barrel is the same, this one is only made for made of metal, and the other one is made of plastic. Okay, first, you see, I correct the angle of this part of the outer barrel and make it match to the angle of this part of half up unit. Look, see, you will see they have same angle. Okay, I done this by using a epoxy. I use the epoxy as a shim, so you will have a matching angle, so it will not move. Okay, after that, so I just cut this part of the barrel just a little bit, just about the end of the half-up unit. This will allow the half-up unit to twist a little bit, so you can take it out easily and take it in easily. Okay, all right. Then after doing it, I fill this part of the outer barrel with epoxy. This is all made of epoxy. Okay, how I done it is first I apply some oil here in inner barrel and on the hop-up unit, then wrap it with Teflon tape. This one will make sure that your epoxy will not stick here in inner barrel and hop-up unit. After you wrapping it, just put it inside, then fill this hole with epoxy. Just push the epoxy in, okay? And when it's cured, it's very easy to take it out because of the oil that you apply and the plumber's tape. Okay, so it's very easy to take it out. And you will notice that this part will be empty. There will be a gap here with no epoxy, so you have to fill it that as well. How I do it, I use a longer inner barrel, apply some oil and wrap it with plumber's tape, then put it like this. Okay, just like that, put it like that. So it's easy for you to apply the epoxy here and maintain the shape of the mold for the inner barrel. Okay, get it? Then after that one, take it out. Now you have a full mold of epoxy here for the inner barrel. Okay, because this one is the one who hold the inner barrel in. Okay, just hold it in place. See? Perfectly. Then when you done that, put your hop-up unit. Then you're going to sand this part, these two humps, sand it down, and this part of the outer barrel. Okay, you will see it's just flat. Okay, so after that you're going to test it. Make sure there's no part here of outer barrel is touching the inside the slide. Okay, make sure that there's no rubbing or something that interferes with the slide. If there is, just sand it down. Okay, and don't be afraid of sanding it down until it becomes very thin. See, you will see this part is already thin, but don't worry about it. This one will not break on you. Okay, it's already durable for its purpose. Okay, because, and look at this WE, it's thin as well. It's more thinner. See, this is durable enough because it just sits on the top of hop-up unit and inner barrel, so you will not apply any force here while you're using the pistol. So it's already durable. But if you're in doubt, you can put a reinforcement here, just a piece of thin metal, then put some epoxy, then put it here. Okay, anyway, you have still a space here to do that. See, there's a gap, so you still have space to put your reinforcement if you like it. But for me, it's okay. This will not break on me. Okay, and prove it. This is a Tokyo Marui 5.1 plastic, then modified. See, I installed this one maybe a year ago and it's still working. Okay, it's threaded, still working. And this one is WE. See, fixed outer barrel. And this one, I done this one maybe 2 or 3 years ago and still working. Okay, and no reinforcement used because there's no stress on it. See, it's not even touching this part of the outer barrel, so very smooth. Okay, okay, and when you done that, okay, now for the TM, we're going to put the thread on the barrel. I done this by using a copper wire, solid copper wire. Okay, The thickness is about 1 millimeter, I think. Yeah, 1 millimeter or smaller. Then I used a battery, AAA battery, and wrap it with 2 or 3 layers of masking tape to get the thickness of 10.5 or 10.4 millimeter, just to match up with the thickness of this thread, this silencer adapter. Okay, so I wrap that one on the battery, then apply some epoxy on the top. Then when it's secure, it becomes like this. Okay, okay, this is epoxy on the top. So you have made a thread. Okay, after that, you're going to enlarge the opening of the outer barrel and glue it inside. I use epoxy as well, okay, to put it inside. So now your threaded fixed outer barrel made of stock TM barrel is finished. See, very nice thread. You can paint this one as well, and don't worry, your paint will not strip as long as you done it, you file this one correctly, because you will see here this one is not touching the slide, so your paint will be stays there forever. Okay, see, I'm going to show you again. So this is how it look like when you modified your outer barrel. See, epoxy there and epoxy here. Okay, just to correct the angle. Okay, so the procedure making this one is just the same as for the Wii outer barrel. Okay, the good thing for the Wii outer barrel, it's already threaded, so you don't have to make one, and it's made of metal. So this one is actually just the same as the aftermarket one. Okay, made of metal, but that aftermarket is made of, the metal is made of stainless or steel, something like that. It's not metal, but anyway, you cannot break this one. Okay, and the issue with Wii barrel, it is splits on two. Okay, sometimes when you're using it, it snaps, but don't worry about it. Just glue it with an good quality glue, and it's good to go. It will not splits again. Okay, so this is just like a aftermarket barrel. So and the only one thing difference in modding this one is for WE. For the WE, you can see this one, this part. I file it down to make an angle. Okay, this one, see, this part. This one will allow you to put to insert the hop-up unit easily in the outer barrel. Okay, so it will give you a room for the hop-up unit to pass through. Okay, for TM you don't have to do that because it's made of plastic. It bends, so it's very easy to put it in. But for the Wii, because it's metal, you cannot bend it, so you have to make a room to pass the hop-up unit. Okay, so that's the only difference. Okay, and disadvantage, of course, there's always disadvantage. Okay, the disadvantage of doing this is you will lose the markings. Okay, the ACP 45, you will lose the 45 ACP, the markings here, and that's the only disadvantage of this mod. Okay, for the guys who love to build a sleeper high capa build, I think this one is for you. Okay, because you're using the stock outer barrel. So, and it's fixed and with thread, so you can use your favorite tracer unit and suppressor. So, I think this one's for you. Okay, so this is very functional and very cheap. Okay, see, it's just like a aftermarket one. So that's it. The only difference for the aftermarket is the materials. Okay, but anyway, durability, there's no issue with the durability because it's durable enough for its purpose. So this is good. Okay, and anyway, I include a video on how I actually done it, and I hope you understand it because it's kind of crappy video because this is my first time making a video. So I done my best. I hope you get an idea how I done it, and I hope it helps you. Okay, so that's it, and just watch the video. First, you have to align your barrel, your outer barrel, to your hop up. Okay, just put it like this. Put some epoxy here, so it will be the same as the angle of the knob of this hop up unit. Okay, so but you're not going to band the two. Okay, you're just going to put the epoxy as a shim for this one. Okay, just to get the same angle. Okay, so for now I'm going to cut the video or pause it so until the epoxy will cure. Okay guys, we're back. So what I did is I removed the hop up and the inner barrel, and I just clean it a little bit. Okay, as you can see, this one I just file it and clean it. Okay, see. Alright, now we're going to put it back. Okay, now as you can see, okay, they have same angle, they fits perfectly. So next, okay, just right about the end of the hop up unit. Okay, okay, make a mark there, and we're going to file it down. So this is going to allow the hop up unit to go in and out in the outer barrel whenever we're going to disassemble it. Okay. So now this one is very easy to put it in and out. Okay, so okay, next we're going to put a epoxy. Another Teflon tape. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to try to file here. Just make it rough so the epoxy will stick very well. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to put it there. Here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. While we're waiting the epoxy to cure, so I'm going to use a clip to hold it down. Okay. Okay. Clip it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait again until the epoxy is cured. Okay. Now the epoxy is cured, so we're going to check it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now it's clean. Okay, no more plumber step inside. Okay, now what we're going to do, as you can see, there's still a gap here. We're going to fill it with epoxy. Okay, this one. See. Okay, see this one. This gap. Okay. One. We're going to put some epoxy also there. Okay. Now. Okay, that's it. Okay, so we're going to leave it for a while and let the epoxy cure. Okay. Okay, let's check the barrel. So it's cured already, so we're going to take it out. See? Now we're going for sanding and filing. Okay, we're going to sand this part, this part, this part. Okay. Okay. So okay, now I'm finished sanding it. Shape. Okay. I just take out the two humps, then I'll just flatten it. Okay. See? It's just flat. Very flat. Okay. See? I will remove maybe half of the thickness of the upper part of the outer barrel. But don't worry. This one will not break on you, okay? See? You can do this mode also to WE outer barrel, because TM and WE is the same. It's just the same barrel. The other one is metal and this one is plastic. So the good thing with the WE, it's already threaded, so you don't have to put thread. But this one, we're going to put thread. Okay. This one is a copper wire, solid copper wire. Okay, see, you can get this one in the transformer or some motor. See, I'm going to use the battery, then wrap it with masking tape. Diameter of it is 10.5. Okay, that's the diameter we need to make the thread. Okay, 10.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this wire here. Okay, so we can make a thread. Okay, so I'm going to do it now. Now, look. Okay. Okay. See. What we're going to do is okay. Again, we're going to file it just to make it rough. Okay. Now, going to mix epoxy. Okay. Here is our trusty epoxy. we have to make sure it's dry. Okay. Go. Okay. See? Okay. Now we're going to put it here. Okay. Make sure that you put it in between the wires. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it. There you go. Okay. Just clean it up. Okay, that's it. So we're going to wait again. Okay. Now we're going to take out the masking tape. Okay. Okay. By the way, I'm using here is a AAA battery. Okay. We're going to take it out. There you go. Okay. See? Now, see, we're going to clean inside of it because there's some epoxy inside. So this one, we're going to clean it inside. Okay, we're just going to remove the epoxy. Okay, and I'm going to sand this down, both ends. Okay. Okay, I just finished sanding this one down. See? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this hole bigger. Okay. Then I'm going to insert it inside. Okay. Okay. Now I already enlarged the hole. See? And we're going to install now the thread that we made inside the outer barrel. Okay. So we prepare this. I'm going to use this silencer adapter, suppressor adapter, to center the thread. Okay. Just to make it center. Okay. I'm going to use long inner barrel, okay, just to center it. So I'm done. We'll just wait for the epoxy to cure. Okay. Now let's check it out. Just going to clean it. Okay, now we're just going to fill the gap here with epoxy just to look good, okay? Okay, that's it. Very nice. Okay, so we have to wait again. Okay, now the thread is finished, so check it out. Okay, so this is your modified fixed outer barrel. Now we're going to put it on the test. So I'm using plastic slide. This is TM43. So we're going to use it. And we're going to put the suppressor for the thread. Okay, oops. There you go. Okay. See? It's working perfectly. Okay. And this mode is also applicable with WE outer barrel. So this one is I modified already, so we're going to test it as well. This is WE stock outer barrel modified, and I just paint this part, so just don't mind the color. Okay, we're going to test it as well. Okay. The procedure of making this mod for TM is the same for WE barrel, okay? So it's just the same. It's also working. Okay. Now we're going to test it using metal slide. So I'm just going to show you that it's also work on metal slide. So this one, WE. So this is WE outer barrel. So I'm just going to adjust the pressure. Okay, let's try it. So WE outer barrel. See, it works. It's also working on metal slide. See, it cycles smoothly. Okay, now we're going to test the TM for metal slide. Okay, and I don't have a 4-3 metal slide. This is 5-1, so I cannot put the suppressor in, but it's okay. It's just the same. So I'm going to use this one, which is okay. So this is TM outer barrel. Okay. That's it. See? It works perfectly. Okay. suppressor in. So there you go. This is your modified fixed outer barrel TM and WE pistol. Okay, so I hope you enjoy my video, and I hope you get some ideas how I done it, and maybe you can improve it. Okay, and just don't forget to subscribe for more updated video, and just visit my channel so you can watch more video about how I improve my pistol, okay, or my airsoft. So okay, this is AIRSOFT Fairy, and take care, guys. Thank you.